All right, that was Sunday Dare speaking on his plans, talk about infrastructure. Okay, away from that, let's take you to a sport that's not too common in Nigeria, talk about bobsled and skeleton. Some people will ask, what is bobsled and skeleton? It has to do with winter games and all that. Bobsled and Skeleton Federation, but Nigeria is going into it. We participated in the very first winter games in Pyongyang last year, and those who are pushing for bobsled and skeleton are doing everything to ensure that it is popularized in Nigeria, and they brought over 40 athletes to the National Stadium in a clinic, the first ever that is being organized in the country. Shehu Adigun, who was a member of the Nigerian team at the first ever Winter Games which we participated in, put that together, and it was a good one. Talk about the seminar that was organized, the clinic that was organized for in that sports at the National Stadium. At the end of the day, she spoke to us. Let's hear her speak.
It's so good to see that there's so many people in Nigeria that have grown interest to the sport, especially because people were doubting that we could even do it in Nigeria, and here we are with probably one of the largest tryout groups ever.
It's tremendous. Obviously when Sheon and her team started from the top, they were really good athletes. Obviously they made it to Olympic, they had to score points, they had to do things really quickly. Now it's all about structure, fundamental, and about building the sport not only in the diaspora, but building it here in Nigeria. We have a lot of great talents and we need to keep encouraging them.
All right, that was Shehu and FRIMPONG speaking to us after that clinic at the National Stadium. Tony, what is really bobsled and skeleton? The people I saw there did look like skeleton.
It's just a very beautiful game, and of course the first time Nigeria made its debut out there in the Olympics, it was new, but then it attracted a lot of attention. And of course the worldwide and almost everybody saw the the willpower of Nigerians, what they can do. Just bobsled, some of those things we did while we were growing up. When you put something inside, it could be a basket, and then you just somebody pushes you from behind, and it starts rolling, as in some sort of it in an advanced way. And I think that Nigerians all over the world have shown that indeed, in any form, in anything, that Nigerians will definitely excel. And those who did that represented Nigeria at the Olympics. They are going forward now, talk about Shehu Adigun and then FRIMPONG, bringing it to basics. And of course, the crowd, the people that came out, was very, very enthusiastic. And that shows that in little or no time, Nigeria definitely will take over that sport, just as it has always been in almost all the sports.